Welcome to the Wealth and Wellness All Women Rock podcast, hosted by me, Tamara, the CEO and founder of All Women Rock Global. Join me on this journey as we explore topics, conversations, and interviews related to wealth and wellness. Let's get started. Hey girl, hey, welcome once again to the All Women Rock podcast. It's me, Tamara. I am here. We are talking all things related to wealth and wellness. For those of you that are new and wondering, what is All Women Rock and who are you? As I stated, my name is Tamara, the founder of All Women Rock Global. All Women Rock Global was launched in 2019, but it didn't start there for me. In 2007, I fell in love with blogs, gossip blogs, lifestyle blogs. I was mesmerized with the idea of sharing content on a digital platform, and it was content that anybody could create. Facebook was okay, but this felt authentic to me, like your own little TV show. So in 2011, I started a blog with my husband. He wasn't into it, and we kind of fell off from doing it. It was like mine's and yours or something like that. But we started that in 2011. As I stated, he wasn't into it like I was. So we left that behind. And I later launched Tamara's Closet, which later turned into I Am Tamara Nicole. I created a lifestyle blog where I can share content about entertainment, fashion, and inspiration. I loved it. And inspiration was my favorite topic to create content for. I did all of this while getting my bachelor's degree and waiting for that quotation mark American dream job my degree promised me. So I got a little bored and I wanted to socialize with other bloggers. So I started going to blogger events in other cities and getting my media credentials for award shows. It was cool, but I wanted something in my hometown. I currently live in Memphis, Tennessee. Born and raised here, Memphis Tiger, been here all my life. I tried going to events, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right going to events here. It felt like everybody was, if you're from Memphis or possibly down south, you know what this means. It kind of felt cliquish and you had to be a part of a particular group to participate. And I hated that. So in 2013, I started doing blogger and entrepreneur events. We would have speakers. It was fun, but it wasn't enough. It felt like something was missing. In order to get more attendees for my events, I would try attending events that were related to women. I couldn't find that. So in 2014, I was getting bored with blogging, hated my job, needed clarity. So one week while meditating, a commercial for Black Girls Rock came on. And I thought about, oh my God, why don't I create what I do not see? And that is when Memphis Women Rock was born. I created the change I wanted to see in events. The very first event we had over 2,000 women interested in attending. We had our annual cocktails and conversations. We have that every year. So in an effort to give other women an opportunity to duplicate what I did with my events, that is when All Women Rock Global was born. Within 3 months, we had managing directors in 3 different cities. We have DC, Charleston, Jacksonville, Miami, and soon All Women Rock Los Angeles. We have merchandise such as t-shirts, journals, online courses with All Women Rock University. So you guys can head over to the website for more information about that. So now that we have that understood, let's dive into our very first content and topic, plant seeds. No, I am not talking about planting seeds in the actual garden. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about wellness and how it relates to planting seeds in your life. If you think about plants, gardens, before any of that sprouts out of the ground, seeds are first discovered and planted. You have to get your seed, figure out what type of seed it is that you want to plant and plant it. We have been thinking about this season. I mean, we're in the midst of a pandemic still. As my friend says, girl, we still can't go outside. We still can't hug. We still can't socialize. We can't do anything without thinking about mask, hand sanitizing. And I don't even remember the last time I gave someone a hug or a handshake. What does that even look like anymore? But I want you to think about those seeds you have been wanting to bring forth in your life, your business, and maybe even for your health. Aside from the pandemic, I want you to think about seeds you have in your life or want to plant. Would there be a better business, new business? You maybe want to change up your clientele? Or maybe you're an emerging entrepreneur and you're just getting started. Let me backtrack a little bit because I want to throw this in here. When I say the emerging entrepreneurs, I am a founder of a collective on Girl Boss where we have emerging entrepreneurs. We have like over 6,000 women in there. So if you are emerging entrepreneurs, I just want to throw this in there. Please be sure to check out girlsbosses.com and emerging entrepreneurs. Okay, back to planting seeds. But maybe you're thinking about better health, new business, new clients, starting your business, or maybe changing up the clientele that you serve. Possibly want to start a blog, a podcast. What do those seeds look like in your life? Have you been focusing on them? If you haven't, I want you to know it's okay because we are going to take it one day at a time. As I always say, we have families, we have lives, some of us have jobs, and the pandemic is enough. It's a lot. But I don't want you to use that as a crutch or an excuse. We are going to use what we have getting started now. Nope, we're not waiting until 2021 until my BFF has her vision board party. No, we're going to get started now. We have to get started now, or sometimes they'll say, I'm going to wait till the pandemic is over. Okay, sis, when will that be? Because they told us only 3 months and we're still in it. Oh, no, we have the vaccine out now. Everybody's not taking it, so let's see how that goes. It's time for you to get started now. What can I work on now? What seeds can I plant now? And I want you to remember, I say this all day, all the time. We're going to take it one day at a time. We're going to take it up one day at a time with All Women Rock and Wealth and Wellness. I want to help you get where you're trying to go. We are going to work together. We're going to cry together. We're going to celebrate together. I absolutely love interviewing people, hearing their story, their journey. So we're going to have interviews on here. There will be days where we just laugh, talk, learn together. And I want your input. So you are more than welcome to send an email. allwomenrockglobal@gmail.com. So let's go back to planting seeds. Number 1, what seeds have you or been wanting to plant? What seeds are you working on? Number 2, I want you to focus on your own stages of growth. This is a whole episode within itself because it is so easy for us to get distracted because we bought seeds yesterday and we get on Instagram and see Sally has an entire garden of tomatoes, peppers, cabbage, lettuce, but you just bought a sunflower seed and you don't understand why it hasn't grown. So I want to do what Sally's doing because mine isn't working. You are growing a flower. You see her garden, you give up on day 5. We start comparing our now to someone's year 5. You don't know what it took to get there. You don't know what Sally had to go through to get where she is now. We are focusing on our stages of growth, not anyone else's, ours. We have to stop comparing our now to someone else's year 5. As I stated, you don't know what it took for her to get there. Stay in your own lane. Stop giving up so easy. I know you are thinking and saying, Tamara, my family and I need to eat. We need to survive. So I'm going to try whatever it takes to get me there. Please believe I understand and I have been there. And it takes time to grow a business. Number 3, use what you have now. Use what you have now. If you have money, resources, if you do have money and resources for just a little bit, use that to your advantage. Stop thinking or allowing people to make you feel like you need $1 million to grow your garden, to plant your seeds, to get started. You don't need that. If all you can afford is chia seeds from Dollar General, girl, use those chia seeds and don't be ashamed, but don't stunt your growth or your process waiting on people and a lot of money, because limited resources can go a long way if you use them properly. I'm going to say it again for the ladies in the back who didn't hear me. Your limited resources can go a long way if you use them properly. And if you believe in a higher power like me, God will take your little and turn it into, let me stop, but y'all know where I'm going. Use what you have now. Use what you have been given to your advantage. Stop thinking you have to have everything together to get started. regardless of what type of business that you want to start. If you only got $20, that's enough to get started. That's enough to get your website started. I only have $15. That's enough. That's enough. You can sign up for Squarespace for absolutely free. Tamara, I only got $10. Girl, that's enough for domain name. What name have you been thinking about? You don't have to have everything. Use a little bit now and stay focused on what it is that you have. This is how we take advantage of this downtime that we have during the pandemic and stop trying to use it as an excuse and a crutch as to why we can't progress forward. We have a lot of time to think about, oh, what would my brand name be? How can I get my help together? What things can I buy with what I have? $20, $30 to get myself in shape. There are 1,001 YouTube videos on weight loss. So you can find something related to your life, your lifestyle, and your health. Use what you have to your advantage. Number 4, socialize with other gardeners and planners. And I'll throw in the girlboss.com again, as well as allwomenrock.com again. If you are emerging entrepreneurs, I beg you to get on girlboss.com and join my collective, Emerging Entrepreneurs. We have over 6,000 women in there. And follow All Women Rock on social media platforms. But we have to learn how to socialize with other gardeners, planners. This is our opportunity to network. Network increases your net worth. My mentor, Pat Flynn, taught me that Pat is more so like a virtual mentor, but sis, those count too. He's taught me so many things. He taught me how to meet other entrepreneurs, mom, yoga teachers, students. I know you're saying, Tamara, I am not good at socializing with other women. Some women can be messy, and I just don't have time for that. I have heard it all. I have experienced it all. I am the most introverted person you will probably meet. I don't have the best experience with women. Did you hear the introduction of how I got started with Memphis Women Rock? I created what I did not see. In order to make that successful, I had to let go of past experiences and go into each new opportunity with a better mindset, because everyone is not the same and every situation is different. Learn as much as you can and implement. Don't be a content hoarder. This is number 5. Learn as much as you can and implement. Do not be a content hoarder either. Learn, learn, learn. If you invest in learning something new for your business, implement it. Don't allow your time and money to go to waste. If it does not work, then you know it's time to re-strategize. But watch one YouTube video on how to grow a garden and think, hey, I'm a pro, or think my grandmother had a garden. Let me go back. Let me start over. If you have to re-strategize, you watch one YouTube video, get started then. But don't take the time to grow a garden and think you're a pro, or think my grandmother had a garden. I know what I need to do. Both my grandmothers had a garden, but that doesn't make me an expert. I might have over 15 years experience in online marketing and online entrepreneurship or events, but I still have room to grow. Each day is a new opportunity for me. I am never too experienced to learn from anyone. You might have one tip that can be the game changer in my business. So as you continue to listen to the Wealth and Wellness podcast, don't turn it off because a new social media strategist is teaching someone how to start a social media business. Listen and understand we all have a starting point. Number 6. And with that being said, I'm going to give you 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. List number 9 and 10. Like, listen, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment. That is your 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like, listen, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. We can only grow from listeners and viewers like you. And we want you to grow with us. Let's plant these seeds together, sis. We have some amazing interviews in upcoming episodes, so check those out and let us know what you think. Let me go back over the notes for planting seeds, and they will be listed in the show notes. But for those of us that are listeners and don't prefer to, don't want to go back and read the note, I'll go over it again. Number 1, what is your seed? What is your seed, sis? Number 2, focus on your stages of growth. Baby, we need tunnel vision. Number 3, use what you have now. Use what you have now. You got $10, use it $10. Might have to skip a couple of lunches going out to eat and eat what you have in the refrigerator. But use what you have now. You have a gift to share. Use it to your advantage right now. Number 4, socialize, network. Don't go into your new experiences carrying old baggage, expecting it to be just like this one. Look at each new opportunity as a new starting point. We hate for people to do us like this, so why will we do someone else like that? Number 5, learn and implement. Learn and implement. You invest in something, implement. Number 6, like our channel, like our social media pages. Sis, it don't cost nothing to share. And that's number 7. Number 8, comment and leave us a review. Let us know what you want to hear on the All Women Rock podcast. There is no entrepreneur too big, too small. Emerging entrepreneurs is my target audience when it comes to online education. I want to hear from emerging entrepreneurs on how you got started, or what you're working on, or what your goals are. I also want to talk to people that have years of experience in the game. I want to know how you got there. What did it take to get you there? No one is too big or too small. We are all in this together. Number 9, listen. Don't turn it off when you say, "Oh, I have more experience than her. She has nothing to share with me." No, sis, we're not doing that. We're going to listen. There might just be something we can take from it. Or, just share it with someone else. She kind of talked about some of the things that I do within my business. I want to share this with somebody else. Subscribe wherever you listen to our podcast, Google, wherever, Apple, subscribe. And let us know in the comments. Let us know what seeds you have planted or you are planting. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment. Send us the DM on social media. Send us the email, however you choose to reach us. This is how we grow together. We are in this together. Until next time, sis, talk to you later.